This video is how to assemble and disassemble your trumpet. So I'm going to look for the brand name on the top of my trumpet case. This one actually has 2 stickers. This one says Con, and it has a very old music store name on it, O'Neill's. There's nothing on the other side, so I'm going to put that side on the ground and open it up. And there's my trumpet. If I were to do it the other way, everything would fall all over the ground. So I'm going to make sure I put the brand name up. You'll probably have lots of things in your case. I have cleaning brushes, cleaning snake, I have some valve oil, and I have some tuning slide grease. So I'm going to show you how to put the valve oil on today and how to put the tuning slide grease on today as well. When you're putting your mouthpiece on, let me put this down on the ground. It's important to not push really hard into the trumpet to put the mouthpiece in. We're just going to gently place the mouthpiece in and just do a quarter turn, and that's it. If you push the mouthpiece too far in, or if you smash the mouthpiece in, or if the mouthpiece falls on the floor like this and it gets jammed inside, the mouthpiece will get stuck. It'll definitely get stuck, and when you're trying to pull it out, it's going to be really difficult. Or if you ask a grown-up at home to take it out, what could happen is these 2 parts of your trumpet, they can come disconnected, and your trumpet will have to get fixed. You might have to get resoldered. So if that happens and your trumpet mouthpiece gets stuck, it is probably going to get stuck at least once. At least once. And it's okay if it happens. A lot of times it's just an accident. But if it does, take it to your band teacher. Because a lot of times, even grown-ups can accidentally cause something to break. I've seen that a lot, and it's an accident. It's never intentional. But take it to your band teacher, because there is a special tool to take the mouthpiece out. I have one. I think every band teacher has one. Even music stores have it too. So if you need to take it to a music store, they can take it out for you. So definitely don't try to do it at home. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't try and jam it out. Even using in the shed tools to take it out. I've seen some crazy things. Yes, don't do that. Okay, and that's it. Your trumpet's put together. Boom. So easy. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Ta-da! Okay, so basically you have 3 valves. Here's valve number 1. Valve number 1 is closest to your mouthpiece. Valve number 1, valve number 2, and valve number 3. And we can use these in combinations to create different pitches. Sometimes these get a little stuck. They're not working quite as fast, or maybe they're like, and they won't pop back up right away. So we can take these out, and they unscrew, and they come right out. Ta-da! And we can put valve oil on here to help make them go a little quicker, to help oil them up. When you put them back in, it's important to put one back in number 1. Valve 1 in the first valve casing. Valve 2 in the second valve casing, and valve 3 in the third valve casing. If you don't, it's not going to line up and your trumpet will not sound. And it's important that when you put it back in, it clicks. Let me see if I can get my microphone and hear a click. Let's see. Oh, there it clicked. Let's see if we can make it click again. Oh, there was another click. One more time. There it is. So it's clicking in place. When you hear that click, you know that it's okay and it's in place, and you can screw it back in. Now let's put some valves on, or valve oil on. I'm just going to show you just the regular old way. And it's going to be really messy, because I don't even want to try and move the camera, because I'm really bad at it. I'm not a social media person. I don't use the the ticker tacker and all that stuff. I'm really bad at using a camera. So I'm going to take my valve oil, and this stuff comes out super duper fast. Please use this over like a trash can. Even if you don't have anything, if you don't have like a rag that you can keep in your trumpet case, just put it on the inside of the case. But don't put it on like a slippery floor where other people can slip and fall over top of it. My carpet has been through some stuff, and it's just a roll-up carpet, so I don't really care. But please, in your house, use like a rag, use a trash can, use something. Don't just let people just slide all around in this. So I'm just going to put the valve oil over top here, and it's going to drip. And I'm just kind of looping it up. There, you see just one just dripped right there. And that's okay. It's going to happen. And it takes a while to kind of get your fine motor skills used to it. One goes back in one, and I'm going to listen for the click. Oh my gosh, I put it right in the click. Well, let's hear it. There it goes. There's the click. And I'm going to screw it into place, and I'm just going to kind of work it in. Ooh, it's working so fast. Oh, that one doesn't sound all that great. Here's the difference. They could use some valve oil. So that's how you put valve oil on. Now you put the tuning slide grease on the slides. Tuning slide grease on the slides and valve oil on the valves. Oh man, these slides are a little bit stuck here, so I could probably get away with putting it on this one right here. I'm going to take it out. Take out one at a time. Don't take them all out at the same time because it's going to be hard to remember where to put them back at. I remember the first summer I took home a trumpet and a French horn, or a horn and F, and I just took the whole thing apart. Didn't even try and play it. I just took it apart. That was the first thing I did during the summer. So I didn't even have a teacher to go back to that week. And I was like, I want to figure it out. And then I couldn't put it back together. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm screwed for the whole summer. Okay, so then you take a rag, and then you're just going to work it right in there. And I'm using my finger as a rag, but don't get this stuff on your finger because it kind of feels gross if you're not into like ooey gooey things. But I don't care because, you know, I've been doing this for a while. If you're confused about which side goes on top, goes on bottom, this is called your spit valve, and this goes on the bottom. So I'm going to put it in and kind of line it up. You ever want to kind of force or jam something in there? And just kind of work it in back and forth. Ooh, and that is already feeling a whole lot smoother. You do not need to put this in all the time. This is just for tuning purposes and kind of just making sure everything is just staying nice and smooth and not stiff. Your valve oil you're going to have to put in regularly. This is just for maintenance purposes. Mine's red. Not everybody's is red. I like the Bach brand for the tuning slide grease. But the valve oil is just pretty generic. But I do like the blue juice. I just so happen to have just the regular generic. The blue juice is blue for valve oil. And the Bach slide grease, tuning slide grease is red. Okay, and that's it for trumpet. So yes. Don't jam in your mouthpiece, please. Thanks.